Numbers chapter 16. ويقح قرح بن يثحر بن قحات بن ليوي وداتان وهبيرام بن هليهاب وهون بن بلت بن روبين. And Korah, the son of Yithhar, the son of Kohath, the son of Lewi, and Dathan and Abiram, sons of Eliab, and On, the son of Peleth, sons of Reuben, took. Wayaqumu lifnei Moshe, and they rose up before Moshe. Wahanashim mibnei Israel, chamishim wamahathayim, and men from the sons of Israel, 50 and 200. Nishie Eda Qarihe Moed Anashe Shem, princes of the congregation, called ones of the assembly, men of a name. وَيَقَاهَلُوا عَلَى مُوشَى وَعَلَى هَارُونَ, and they assembled themselves against Moshe and against Aharon. وَيُهْمَرُوا عَلَيْهِمْ, and they said to them, Rabb lachem, enough for you. Ki kol ha'eda kulam kedoshim, because all the congregation, all of them are holy ones. Ubetokam Yahweh, and Yahweh is in their midst. Umadu titanashu alakahal Yahweh, and why are ye lifting yourselves up over the assembly of Yahweh? Why Yishma'a Moshe, and Moshe heard. Why Yipola alapanai, and he fell upon his face. Why Yedabber hele Korah, wehele kol adato le'amor, and he worded to Korah and to all his company, saying, Bokar v'yo da'aya v'et ataralo v'et hakadosh v'hikari v'helai. Morning, and Yahweh shall cause who is for him to be known, and the Holy One, and he shall bring him near to himself. And whom he is choosing in him, he shall cause him to come near to him. Thought Ashu, do ye this, Kahulachem Mahatot, Korah, Ukol Adato, take ye for you censers, Korah, and all his company. Utnubahem Eshe Wishimo, Alehem Ketoret, Lifnei Yahweh Mahar, and give ye in them fire, and set ye upon them incense before Yahweh tomorrow. And it shall be, the man which Yahweh shall choose, he is the Holy One. Rav lachem b'nei Lewi, much for you, O sons of Lewi. Vayomer Moshe el Korah, and Moshe said to Korah, Shima'onah b'nei Lewi, hear ye now, O sons of Lewi. Hama atamikem ki hivdil Elohe Yisrael etchem me'adat Yisrael l'haqarib etchem helau. Is it a little thing from you that the God of Israel hath separated you from the congregation of Israel to bring you near to him. La'avod et avodat mishkana Yahweh, to serve the service of the tabernacle of Yahweh. La'amod lifnei ha'edah l'sharatam, and to stand before the congregation to serve them. وَيَقْرَبْ هُوتَكَ وَإِتْ كُلْ أَخَكَ بْنِي لَوِي إِتَّاكَ, and he hath brought thee near, and all thy brothers, the sons of Lewi, with thee. وَبِقَشَتِمْ gamakuhunna, and ye would seek also priesthood? Lachen, therefore, Ata ukol adataka, thou and all thy company, Hanu adim ala Yahweh, are ones gathered together against Yahweh. Waharon mahahu ki talinu alau, and Ahron, what is he that ye are murmuring against him? ويشلح موشى لقروه لداتان والأبيرام بني Eliab, and Moshe sent to call for Dathan and Abiram, sons of Eliab. ويؤمروا lo na'ala, and they said, we shall not come up. Hama'at ki Ha'alitanu meherzavat halab udabash lahamitenu bamidbar. Is it a little thing that thou hast brought us up from a land flowing with milk and honey to kill us in the wilderness? Ki tishatarer alenu gama hishatarer, that thou should make thyself a prince over us. Also, making thyself a prince over us. Afelo ele erchazavat halab udavash haviotanu. Moreover, not to a land flowing with milk and honey hast thou brought us. Watitena lanu nahalat shade wakaram, or hast thou given for us an inheritance of a field or a vineyard? Ha'ene ha'anashim ha'hem tenaqer. Is it that the eyes of these men thou shalt bore out? Lo na'ala, we shall not come up. Vayihar Moshe mod, and it was provocation to Moshe exceedingly. Vayomer ele Yahweh, and he said to Yahweh, Al tefen ele min hatam, turn thou not to their offering. Lo hamor ehad mehem nashati, not one donkey have I lifted from them. V'lo hare'oti et ahat mehem, and I have not done evil with one from them. Vayomer Moshe el Korah, and Moshe said to Korah, Ata v'kol adataka hayu lifnei Yahweh, thou and all thy company be thou before Yahweh. Ata wahem wa Aharon mahar. Thou and they and Aharon tomorrow. Uqahu ish mahatato. And take ye each man his censer. Unathatem alehem qatorat. And ye shall give upon them incense. وَهِقْرَبَتَمْ لِفْنَي يَهْوَ إِيشْ مَحَتَاتُ. And ye shall bring near before Yahweh each man his censer. 50 mahatot. 50 and 200 censers. وَأَتَى وَأَهْرُونَ إِيشْ مَحَتَاتُ. And thou and Ahron, each man his censer. وَيِقَحُوا إِيشْ مَحَتَاتُ. And they took each man his censer. وَيِتَنُوا عَلَيْهِمْ إِيشْ. And they gave upon them fire. وَيَشِيمُوا عَلَيْهِمْ قِطْوْرَةً. And they set upon them incense. وَيَعْمَدُوا پَتَحَ أُهْلِ مُوعِد وَمُوشَى وَأَهْرُونَ. And they stood at the door of the tent of appointment, and Moshe and Ahron. وَيَقْهِلْ عَلَيْهِمْ قُرَحْ إِتْ كُلْ هَعِدَى إِلَى پَتَحَ أُهْلِ مُوعِد. And Korah assembled against them all the congregation to the door of the tent of appointment. وَيَرَّهْ كَبُودَ يَهْوَهْ إِلَى كُلْ هَعِدَى. And the glory of Yahweh appeared to all the congregation. وَيَدَبَّرْ يَهْوَهْ إِلَى مُوشَى وَإِلَى أَهْرَوْنَ لَيَأْمُرْ. And Yahweh worded to Moshe and to Ahron, saying, Hibadalu mitok ha'eda hadot. Be ye separate from the midst of this congregation. وَهَكَلَّهُتَامْ كَرَاغَعَ. And I would consume them as in a moment. وَيِبْلُوا عَلْ پَنِهِمْ. And they fell upon their faces. وَيُهْمَرُوا. And they said, El Elohe haruhot l'kol bashar. O God, God of the spirits for all flesh. Ha'ish ehad yehta. Is it that one man should sin? Wa'al kol ha'eda tiqathof. And against all the congregation thou wouldst be wroth? وَيَدَبَّرْ يَهْوَهْ إِلَى مُوشَى لَيَأْمُرْ. And Yahweh worded to Moshe, saying, دَبِّرْ إِلَى هَعِدَى لَيَأْمُرْ. Word thou to the congregation, saying, هَعَالُوا مِسَّابِيب. Get ye up from around, لَمِشْكَنَ قُرَحْ دَاتَانَ وَأَبِيرَامَ. From around to the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. وَيَقُمْ Moshe. And Moshe arose. وَيَلِكَ إِلَى دَاتَانَ وَأَبِيرَامَ. And he went to Dathan and Abiram. وَيَلِكُ أَخَرَيُّ ذِقْنَي Yisrael. And they went after him, the elders of Yisrael did. وَيَدَبَّرْ إِلَى هَعِدَى لَيَأْمُرْ. And he worded to the congregation, saying, Suru nahme ala ohle ha'anashim harasha'im ha'ele. Turn ye now aside from over the tents of these wicked men. وَهَلَتِّگَّعُوا بِكُلَّ أَطْرَ لَهِمْ. And touch ye not in anything which is for them. Penetisafu b'kol hatotam. Lest ye be swept away in all their sins. ויעלו מעל משכן קורח דתן ואבירם מסביב. And they got themselves up from over the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram from round about. ודתן ואבירם ישבו ניצבים פתח אוהליהם ונשיהם ובניהם וטפם. And Dathan and Abiram came out standing at the door of their tents, and their women, and their sons, and their little ones. Vayomer Moshe, and Moshe said, B'dot teda'on, ki Yahushalahani, la'ashot et kol ha'ma'ashim ha'ele. By means of this ye shall know that Yahweh hath sent me to effectuate all these works. Ki lo milibi, for it is not from my heart. Imekamot kol ha'adam yamutun hele. Upequdat kol ha'adam yipaqed alehem lo Yahushalahani. If, like the dying of all the Adam, these ones die, and the visitation of all the Adam should be visited upon them, Yahweh hath not sent me. Yahweh, but if a creation Yahweh createth, Upathata hadama etapiha, and the ground open up its mouth, Ubala'ahotam, and it swallow them, We'etakol ataralahem, and all which is for them, We'yaradu hayim sholah, and they go down alive to Sheol. We'yada'atem ki nihathu hanashim ha'ele et Yahweh. Then ye shall know that these men have spurned Yahweh. Vayahir kechaloto, and it was as his ending, ledaber et kol hadvarim ha'ele, to word all these words. Vatibaqa ha'adama atar tahatehem, the ground which was under them split open. And the earth opened its mouth. And it swallowed them and all their homes or households. And all the Adam which was for Korah, and all the goods. Vayereduhem v'kol atarlahem hayim sholah. And they descended, they and all which was for them, alive to Sheol. V'techassa alehem haaretz, and the earth covered over them. And they perished from the midst of the assembly. And all Yisrael which were round about them fled at their voice. Ki hamaru penetiv la'enu haaretz, for they had said, lest the earth swallow us up. met Yahweh, and a fire went out from Yahweh. Watohakala et hachamishim wamathayim and it consumed the 50 and 200 men. Makarive hakatoret, ones offering the incense. Vayadaber Yahweh el Moshe le'emor, and Yahweh worded to Moshe, saying, Emor Eleazar ben Aharon hakohen, speak to Eleazar the son of Aharon the priest, Vayarem et hamahatot miben hasharefa, and he lift up the censers from the midst of the burning, with the haesh zarehala, and the fire scatter thou beyond, ki kadeshu, because they are holy. Et mahatot ha'ataim ha'ele benapashotam, the senses of these sinners against their souls. Wa'ashuotam riku epahim thipu yalam midbeh, and they shall effectuate them beaten out works of plates, a covering for the altar. Ki hikaribu melifne Yahweh wayikadashu, because they offered them before Yahweh, and they became holy. Wihiyu leot livene Yisrael, and they shall be for a sign for the sons of Yisrael. Wayikah Eleazar hakohen, and Eleazar the priest took et mahatot hanhoshet, the censers of the bronze, atar hikaribu hasharufim, which the burnt ones had offered. Vayarakaom tipu yalamidbeh, and they beat them as a covering for the altar. Zikaron livene Yisrael, a memorial to the sons of Yisrael. Lemaran atralo yikarab Yishazar, atralo mizera ahronahu, lehakatir katoret livene Yahweh. For the sake that a strange man who is not from the seed of Aharon should not approach to cause a smoking of incense before Yahweh. And he should not become like Korah and like his company. Like what Yahweh worded to him by the hand of Moshe. Wailonu kol adat b'nei Yisrael mimhorat al Moshe wa al Aharon le'emor atem hamitem et am Yahweh. And all the congregation of the sons of Yisrael murmured against Moshe and against Aharon from the morning, saying, Ye have killed the people of Yahweh. Wayahye b'hikahel ha'edah al Moshe wa al Aharon. And it was in the congregations assembling itself against Moshe and against Aharon. Wayifenu ele ohel mo'ed v'hinne kisahu he'anan. Also they turned to the tent of appointment, and behold, the cloud covered it. Vayarah kavod Yahweh, and the glory of Yahweh was seen. ויבוא משה ואהרון אל פני אוהל מועד, and Moshe came and Aharon to the front of the tent of appointment. וידבר יהוה אל משה לאמור, and Yahweh worded to Moshe, saying, הרומו מתוך העדה הזאת, get ye up from the midst of this congregation, وَهَكَلَّهُ كَرَاغَعَ, and I would consume them as in a moment. وَيِبْلُوا عَلَى پَنِهِمْ, and they fell on their faces. وَيُمَرْ مُوشَى إِلَى أَهْرَونَ, and Moshe said to Aharon, قَهْ إِتْهَمَّحَتَا وَتَنَعَلَ هَاهِشْ مِعَلَ هَمِّذْبِحْ وَشِيمْ قَتْورَتْ وَهُولِكْ مِهْرَا الْهَاعِدَا وَخَبِّرْ عَلَيْهِمْ. And Moshe said to Aharon, take the censer and give upon it fire from over the altar, and set incense, and go quickly to the congregation and atone over them, or cover over them. Ki because the wrath hath gone out from before Yahweh, the plague hath begun. Aharon, and Aharon took Kahatra dibber Moshe, like what Moshe worded, Wayarosh el toka hakahal, and he ran to the midst of the assembly. Wehine helhanagap Baam, and behold, the plague had begun among the people. Wayitten et hakatoret, and he gave the incense. Wayakabber alaham, and he atoned over the people. Wayamod ben hametim weben hahayim, and he stood between the dead ones and between the living ones. Athar hamagepa, and the plague was stayed. Wayihyu hametim bamagepa arba'a ashar elef ushba'meot, and the dead ones in the plague were 14,700. Milvad hametim aladavar korah, apart from the dead ones on account of the word of Korah. Wayathob Aharon el Moshe, and Aharon returned to Moshe, el petah ohel moed, to the door of the tent of appointment, Wahamagefa ne'athara, and the plague was stayed.